Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, Quark, and today we are playing more of our Joja prison farm run. Last time we left off, it was the beginning of fall. We got our greenhouse, all that good jazz. And I've just been kind of farming like always. Right now I'm going through my normal daily routine of checking the cave, looking in here. Looks like we got a couple of things growing, which is cool because that's definitely more we could add to our cell pile. As you can see, it has kind of expanded just a little bit. Got some good quality. Is that what they're called? I gotta double check now. Bloop. Yep. Quality sprinklers, which now adds, it's going to make this room a lot better. And I also fished up a coffee bean. I didn't know that was possible, but you know, I guess that's kind of my luck. I can't get an egg, dinosaur egg, but I can get a freaking coffee bean. And we had a meteorite crash in our farm. Right chair. That's pretty cool. I did look up how to get kegs. The whole last episode I called them casks, but they are actually called kegs. I figured out how to do that, and it involves tapping these trees. And then I was an idiot, and I cut down almost all of those trees because I thought I needed maple, not oak. So I only got 2 oak resins, but that's gonna be okay. Where are they? They're somewhere up here. Right there. Oh, and I got a mountains warp totem, which isn't going to be helpful. So today we are going to sell everything. We got quite a batch of stuff, so hopefully profits are in our favor. I don't know what I'm going to buy this time around. Kind of haven't really decided, but that'll be one of those things like once we get there, get to Joja Mart and we actually look at everything that's unlockable, we can kind of decide from there. We had so much that our second chest had like a whole row and a half. It's ridiculous how much we were able to get this year. A lot more forageables, which is nice, and that greenhouse really helped us out. Took a while for everything to grow, but now that's going to be a steady source of income, especially because next month is winter, which everybody knows winter is one of the hardest months. Let's go to sleep and see what our profits are, and then we can go and we can purchase and see what all we got going on. 59,464. It's a lot of gold. I really should have went through the breakdown like I always do. Wasn't even thinking about it. Looks like I messed up. We have one more day before fall's over. That's okay. We can make do. Got some geos to process. We are going to need more iron and I believe copper. I'm gonna look this up to double check so I don't get this wrong, because I get this wrong every single freaking time and I mess everything up. So yeah, so we need copper and iron and oak resin and wood. Oh, I think we got a bunch of wood. We got over 1,000, and that's because I went through and dug up or broke down all the trees that we had. And we also need gold. So gold, iron, copper, and we don't even have to wait till winter now. Like, we can actually go around and look for everything. Because, like, I always gave myself that 1 month stipulation, but, like, there's no reason to have that. Just kind of something I'd done because it felt comfortable, I guess. So let's go to Joja Mart at 9, because I keep forgetting that everything has a time frame. So what happens if you don't leave your farm too often? Now we just got to stand here and wait, because there's, like, nothing else for us to do. I guess we can search trash cans real quick, because we've still got an hour. Pacing away. Just waiting for that time to change. Okay, let's see what we're going to buy today. So I don't want to spend too much, and there's nothing else that's going to benefit us. So we might go with the mine carts. Actually, not even might. We'll just go with the mine carts. That gives us a lot more gold to play around with. Really just to purchase ores for the most part. I also want to get that fishing pole upgrade. So I want to make sure to save at least 10,000 gold just to be on the safe side. I know it's not going to be that much, but just in case. Luck is not on our side. We only got 1 copper. Mainly stone. It's not going to be a lucky day for us. So we're going to shop. We're going to buy a bunch of gold ore. I want to say 40. That'd be safe. And I guess we'll probably do 40, I guess 50, 60 copper. We need more gold. So we're going to do 6,000 more in gold. There we go. So that should give us at least a little leeway. We should have really purchased more gold, but I want to make sure I have enough for that fishing pole, which I might not now that I think about it. We'll go with an iridium rod. Might as well just go for broke, you know. Kind of want the magnet because it gives us more treasure, but the spinner would be good too. We'll go with the dress spinner. That'd probably be the better one, and we'll just buy a crap ton of bait. Actually, since we can do it, we'll go ahead and get the magnet too, just because it increases the chance of getting treasure. Those will probably help us out a lot because we're going to be spending a lot more time fishing during winter since we don't have anything to water. And I think the rest of today is probably going to go for kind of wandering around, gathering, seeing what all is around, because there's really nothing else to do for us today. Unfortunately, winter is at our heels, and that is probably like one of the more boring months out of the year because there's nothing to do. No farming, no nothing. Like Oh, I should have built a chicken coop. Now that I think about it, that probably would have been the best thing to do. Oh well, that's what we could have built. Oh, hey, merchant lady. Starfruit? No, no starfruit. That would have been nice. Oh well. Ah, dang it. I wanted to see if we can catch that train, and we can't go through our house either. Oh, well, you know, actually we can. We can go through our yard. I have fences up. I went ahead and built wrought iron fences, so that way I didn't have to worry about them breaking down, because the wood ones break down like after the year, or not the year, the month, I think. They start breaking down, and then by the second month, they're basically gone. I can replace them, though I have extras. I don't know. I had a lot of iron at the time, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. Then I made way too much. So, oh well, we can gather all that later. I'm probably not going to make it in time. It's probably already gone. Oh, nope, there it goes. And it doesn't look like one that would drop stuff. No, it's not. The ones that have the open top carts are the ones that actually drop stuff. Not this one, unfortunately. I guess we can just waste the rest of our day's energy cutting down trees. Got really nothing else to do. So I did set up a line of trees right here. I went ahead and destroyed the ones here just in case, like all the extra ones that I was doing, just in case they decided to go to the wayside, you know, during winter. But I wanted to do a bunch of oak trees so that way we can have a bunch of taps going, because the more sap we can get, the more kegs we can make, which means more wine and all that jazz. I do have a bunch of grapes in my chest that are all 1-star. So those are gonna, I need coal. So I'm gonna be using those. Any 1-stars I get are gonna stay in there. So that way, I need to put that on there. Yeah, any 1-stars that we get or normal quality, we're gonna keep in a chest in our greenhouse. So that way we can get, or use those for wine. The rest of them we can sell. Because it's like triple value, but only for base stuff. So it's kind of a waste of value if we sell, or if we don't. Yeah, you get what I mean. If we turn the good quality into wine, it's just basic quality wine that only sells for triple the value of the base value. So it's better to sell the higher qualities and keep the base quality. See, I can actually make cohesive sentences if I want to. Sometimes. I know I can sell that stuff, but really there's no point. This is going to be kind of our life for a while. I don't want to hover around the furnace, but kind of need to. I could honestly... What's it take to make a furnace? No, never mind. I was about to say I could just... Oh, I should have went in the mines. I've still got a little bit. Let's go in the mines. At least 4 hours worth. Like midnight we'll leave. Mine carts are fixed, which is something that's kind of pointless to us. Combat one up. I'm gonna make a sturdy ring. We can make a bug steak. Bug steak sounds gross. What does it take to make it? Ew. Last resort for hungry cave diver. Yeah. Definitely wouldn't be something that I would hunt for or want to eat. Aw, mom gave us a cake. That cake is going to go in the cell bin. What we're going to be doing for the most part now is going to be kind of boring, because all we can do now is fish. We have nothing else we can do. We can check our cave, we can check our greenhouse, but there's not enough stuff to do anymore. It's gonna be the most boring month possible. We got a lot of grapes and a couple of corn, it looks like. We're going to keep all the coffee beans that we gather, because we will plant them. We eventually need to make a seed maker too. Do I have the craft for that? I don't. We do need one though. I know I'm haphazardly picking. Usually this messes me up whenever I do this. I always forget something. I love coffee beans just because they produce so much. It's usually 4 to 5 each time. Got 7 grapes. And the rest is sell. Do another once over to make sure we didn't miss anything, and we're good. This over to my fishing spot, so that way I can actually use it while I'm fishing and not have to run back and forth because that gets annoying. Winter root, we'll sell it. Sell that. Keep that, and put that there. Perfect. So I'll probably end up just placing this there, and this is going to be the rest of our life. Hopefully we catch some better fish this time, though. Actually catch fish. Should have really spent more money on bait, but that's kind of whatever. Got a perch. So that looks like that's our seasonal fish. Oh man, 2 fish back to back. That's pretty nice. And this one's staying at the bottom. I don't like that. There we go. So that's the one thing, like, gotta make sure to always get those chests because you never know what's in there. Could be bait, could be iron ore. It's always nice. Bait can go on our pole. I forgot that the tackle only has so many uses. That kind of sucks. First day of winter down, let's see what all we've gotten. It's a whole bunch of crap. Got some refined quartz, which I don't think we need to keep anymore. Couple fish, and some cola, and some algae. That's a lovely start to our day. All right, let's sleep. Sleep and move on to the next day. So in terms of updates, that's basically it for the most part. Usually nothing. Just want to let you know about a new item. Wood chipper. Breaks down hardwood and several pieces of regular wood. Awesome. Thank you. Something I'm never going to use. Catch a squid? Sure, I'll catch you a squid, Willie, in hell. But yeah, so that's basically it for our update. For the rest of the time being, everything that we did yesterday is what we're going to do today. and usually nothing interesting happens. I want to say that, but then, you know, we got that meteorite. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go around and I'm gonna keep all of this going. I might end up restructuring this whole shaz. I'll leave these two how they are and then kind of just work everything over with grapes and coffee. So yeah, eventually all of this whole everything will go away with the grapes and the coffee, which in order to do that, I will need seed processor first, or seed maker. That way I can actually get my grapes placed and all that stuff, because like coffee, they produce the seeds themselves every time you harvest them. So that is what it is. But for the grapes, we're going to have to make the seeds for them. Yeah, this is going to be our life. But luckily now that we got like the new rod and we actually went out and bought gold and stuff like that, our days are the amount of money we make is going to go up a lot faster. And I do know that next time whenever I go out, I want to get a coop and then get some chickens. So we're going to have to wait 3 days and then we're going to have to go out and get chickens, because we have to wait until Robin's done with the coop before we can buy chickens. So it means we're going to have to purchase 2 separate outings, which kind of sucks. Technically 3, because I want to upgrade the coop eventually, but temporarily that's what we're going to need to do. Like, on top of that, you kind of also want to do a silo, so that way you can cut down the grass, and that'll give you basically free food for the chickens. But as long as I let them out and I have grass, it should be fine, because they should feed themselves. It's just a headache. So whenever we go out and buy chickens, we're also gonna have to go out and buy as much fodder as possible. There's just so much to think about whenever it comes to this challenge, because you have to plan everything out so far in advance that it's not even funny. So we got to make sure we have a crap ton of money whenever we go buy chickens. But we are kind of like, I don't want to say in the final stretch of it, but we're going to be making money hand over fist now. And it's just going to go faster and faster as time goes on. I plan on having a bunch of money by the end of winter, but that's only if we get our farming skill up. So that way, like, we can get, because I think we have to be level 8. Yeah, so we're 1 level away from actually making the kegs. So like we're right on the cusp of it, and that's going to help make us a lot of money, because we can actually make coffee. We can move faster, and it's going to be good. We can even sell the coffee for all it matters. But I do know, like, once we, dang it, that gets me every time. Once we start making coffee, it takes 5 coffee beans. So we are going to have to focus on restructuring our entire greenhouse before we actually make coffee. So that way we can have ample coffee plants. So that way we can get ample beans. So we're actually going to have like wait time for that. And that way they can all grow. And man, it's going to be interesting. Oh, wood skips are in here too. Great. Well, I guess wood skips are worth kind of a bit. But yeah, that's our future plan. I want to do chickens, but like the more I think about it, I think they're just going to be a waste of money, and we should just dump all of our money that we can into getting the upgrades purchased. Because I mean, in the end, that's what this challenge is about. This is about getting as much money as possible to buy as much upgrades as possible to get it done. So that way we can get the movie theater and be freed from a prison. So I will probably actually avoid the chickens. Like, yeah, they can give us a little bit of income, but we're going to get most of our income from fishing anyways. So kind of is what it is on that aspect of it. I don't know though. There's a lot to think about. But anyways, I think I'm going to call it for this one. So if you guys like the video, make sure to like the video. And if you're not already subscribed, definitely recommend subscribing, because I do make new content all the time. And if you guys have any more challenge ideas for me, let me know. Comment them down below, and I'll either add them to the list of challenges that I have, which is only 1, so there's not that many. Or I'll be like, oh, that's a cool idea, but it's not up my alley. Either way, having more ideas would be helpful, because once this is over, I do want to keep doing challenges like these because they are fun, but my feeble brain can't think of all of them. So every time I try to think of something to do for Stardew Valley, I'm like, let's crash the game with pigs, or let's do something stupid with mods. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, comment them down below. It'd be awesome to see what your guys' ideas are. And other than that, I think I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully it starts steamrolling a lot faster. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.